We're going to turn now to Washington and the last-minute funding bill that keeps the government running at least until the middle of March. President Biden signing that funding bill Saturday, making sure that the government would stay open. Joining me now is ABC's MaryAlice Parks. MaryAlice, Trump threatened electoral primary challenges against any Republican who voted to fund the government without dealing with the debt limit. On Friday, though, we saw 34 House Republicans defy him and do just that. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, that there's a real limit on his control, his grip on those House Republicans. Look, for so long we've talked about how sort of he says jump and Republicans say how high, but that was not the case this last week. On the one hand, when he and Elon Musk sort of came out against the original compromise that Republicans had crafted with Democrats and said that they didn't like it, they didn't want people voting for that, that was enough to tank that bill. But Trump couldn't get Republicans to fall in line to pass one that he liked. He wanted one, like you said, that would include an increase to the debt limit, a huge increase to how much the federal government can borrow. And the reality is there are just some of those fiscal hawks, really traditional Republicans there that do not feel comfortable, are diametrically opposed to raising the nation's debt, that want to bring down government spending, want to lower debt, and they were not comfortable with the idea of a large spending package that didn't include cuts, but that would raise the debt limit. So look, it raises a lot of questions about how Trump is going to be able to pass his agenda in the new year, Phil. Some real challenges. You know, he believes he's coming to Washington with this huge mandate, but the reality is the numbers in Congress are so slim. The margins are so slim. 2 or 3 Republicans in the new year is all it's going to take to tank any bill, unless Republicans work with Democrats. And that's just a tough reality that the president-elect is going to face, Bill.
And just quickly, MaryAlice, Elon Musk came out before the president did on Twitter against the original bill. What is it? I mean, I've seen a lot of Democrats talking about, you know, the country's going to be run by 2 people. We've seen that a lot. What is Elon Musk's influence here? How much of an influence does he have?
I mean, we have seen him next to the president-elect, physically next to him so much since the election, traveling with him abroad, talking to foreign leaders, meeting with people who might be a part of an incoming cabinet or administration. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about exactly how much influence he's going to have over President Trump. And you're right, Democrats this morning absolutely blasting Republicans for just how much sway they let Musk have, raising the real question about whether the richest man on earth is essentially going to have to sign off on every piece of legislation that's negotiated, or going to be calling legislative plays from afar. I think there are real questions for Republicans to answer. It's very interesting right now to see how much power he has. And of course, when he threatens to primary a Republican who votes against something that Trump likes, it comes with all this potential money and cash. He's basically, in theory, or you know, you could question whether he is threatening to bring all of his money and electoral power in that way to challenge any Democrat who essentially defies Trump.
Yeah, not a lot of people want to test him on that. All right, MaryAlice Parks, thanks so much.